Mindful of positive feedback. There's nothing wrong with positive feedback, love it, but your timing is really important, okay? And what I mean by that is, for example, we just talked about, jumping up. So dog jumps up on me because I'm ignoring it, because I'm not giving it attention when it asks for it, jumps up. I say off, I move through it, it gets down. What next? What do you do? Any guesses? Exactly, but no. That's what everybody thinks. Okay, so I appreciate the answer because that's what everyone does typically, but I'm like, well, it's actually probably going to run the risk of you reinforcing the cycle, not the last thing. So if you reward anything and there's an undesirable behavior in it within 10 to 15 seconds, you get all of the cycle, not the last behavior. So you get jump up, get down, sit, affection, not sit, affection. So why does this dog keep jumping up? Well, because you're giving it positive feedback too early and it thinks all of the things is part of the cycle. Because we teach cycles of behavior with dogs all the time. It's just like this one's an undesirable cycle that people don't realize they're reinforcing. Another really good example of it is, I remember in like dog classes, I'd be like teaching a go to your mat or something, okay? Go to your mat, dog goes over there, lays down, and then you do start to add the stay to it where you leave. Okay, and people always have the same issue. They go to their mat, the dog lays down, they food reward the dog, they walk away, dog follows them and breaks position. And they're like, no, we're doing stay, go to your mat, lay down, food reward, dog eats it, they walk away, break position. So the dog in that moment is thinking, go to your mat, lay down, get food, break is part one. Come off of the mat to start the game over again. So they're unintentionally reinforcing a cycle that they're really frustrated about. But for the dog, and they're like, yeah, I can control this game and I can get more snacks way faster. If I get off the bed as soon as possible, they'll put me back on it and I get another snack. So I should jump off the bed. So I like very simply, I'm like, no food for laying down. Go to your mat, lay down, stay, move away, come back, food reward. The dog will break as soon as you food reward them. And then you're like, no, go to your mat, stay, and then you leave. And they're like, oh, the game is staying on the mat, not going to the mat and breaking, going into the mat and breaking. So this premise is universal and you can use it anywhere, but just be mindful. If some dogs are partaking in some behavior, you're like, why is this not getting better? Like I'm doing all the things. Check. Be like, am I rewarding a cycle I don't like? Oh, I am too, because it jumped up and I said get down. Because another example is like furniture. Dog jumps up on the couch. The person's like, hey, get off. They get off. They're a good puppy. You're such a sweetie. And then the dog starts to learn, hey, if I want your attention, I should jump on the couch. And then you'll kind of get rough for a second verbally. It's like, get off. And then I'll get off and then you give me all your attention. So you're going to get more jumping on the couch, not less. But this is a premise for any kind of behavior, okay?